Jeff Kirui, KTN.
Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi has played down the apparent rift between Kenya and the United States, saying there is no bad blood between the two nations, despite a move by Republican Senator Jim Risch to strip off Kenya's non-NATO ally status.
Appearing before a parliamentary committee, Musalia Mudavadi said Kenya and the US still have good diplomatic relations.
This as a former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua faulted President William Ruto's assertion that the country will work with China no matter what.
Concerns that President William Ruto's latest diplomatic tiff could cost its relation with the United States, the most powerful nation in the world. Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi has defended President William Ruto's decision to work with China, saying Kenya has no problem with the U.S. Mudavadi argues that the said bill was not from the U.S. government, but from a private member who is a senator.
It's not the government of the United States that has raised an issue. It's not the executive. We should not have an exaggeration on this particular issue by some of our friends.
As part of the tariff structures, which is the major difference between USA and China, Mudavadi, who appeared before the National Assembly Committee on Regional Integration, led by nominated Member of Parliament Irene Mayaka, said Kenya is one of the beneficiaries of the lowest tariff from the United States, standing at 10% tariff.
Recently, the United States had a session with the Secretary of State on bilateral matters, Rubio. And there are so many issues. Even as we speak, a conversation is going on.
This as former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua declared his support for the proposal for the United States to review Kenya's NATO status following what he called blatant violations of human rights by Kenya's president.
In your respective states, tell them about Kenya. Tell them to support this bill when it comes to the floor of the House. Give them details of what is happening in Kenya so that they are well informed. Don't have sanctions against the people of Kenya or our country. Please, just do the right thing. Impose sanctions on William Ruto as a person.
Gachagua has further told President Ruto to respond to reports of links with Mohamed Hemedti Galgalo of the Rapid Support Forces RSF. The group, currently waging against Khartoum, recently met in Nairobi with plans to launch its own government.
Ruto, aka Kasongo, please, the Americans want to have an investigation to unearth your business dealings with Hemedti of RSF in Sudan. Don't just think we are just here, just moving around. We are also here to put the Kenyan case to the American government and to Congress and to the Senate.
Ruto has remained unapologetic about working with China, insisting that his visit was purely in Kenya's economic interest, aimed at expanding export access to the world's second-largest economy. The review proposed by Rich will also probe whether President Ruto's government utilized U.S. security and intelligence support to engage in human rights violations such as abductions and violation against its citizens. Grace Nganga, KTN.
Which way